You should read that.
Oh, should I?
It's about the top businesses in Britain and how they got there. It's very interesting.
Do you know, I'm surprised you need to read that at all, Mike.
Now, you can cut out the sarcasm. We can both learn from this. Tells you what they do. You know, funny enough, turning down people's money because you feel sorry for them isn't one of them.
Sorry, what was that about sarcasm? I mean, I've got to live with this, but it's all over, you know.
And to live anywhere, you need money, and we're in Stuttgart.
I know.
Well, you wouldn't think so. I'm out on a Sunday morning in the cold, working me butt off for a few lousy quid. The chance of 35 grand comes along and you turn it down. Look, if Gale and Cropper foul up, it's their problem.
Yes, but that's where we're different, you see. I mean, you know as well as I do he's only half there. He needs protecting from himself.
No, I don't think he's a fruitcake he pretends to be. But he can't be, can he? Not with all that money stashed away.
Well, that's not what you said yesterday. You said then that Gale had talked him into it. Now, where does it mention that in this article? That you can change your tune every day to suit yourself?
Well, as a matter of fact, it does. It's called flexibility.
Oh.
Now, he may be the brain of Britain or the missing link, but you can't mix business with sentiment.
Well, I disagree.
You can't afford to disagree. We have got to be like that, or we sink.
Well, I did warn you.
About what?
These trips with Baldwin. Said they'd be every weekend.
No, they won't.
I've heard a golf widow, so what does that make me? A sweatshirt widower? Hey, there must be other people doing it with you.
Of course there is. How do you think this stuff gets onto markets?
Oh, could set up a club. For all them stuck at home while their husbands and wives are out selling dodgy gear.
It is not dodgy.
All right, I was only joking.
And it's not every weekend. It's only till he finds his feet. It's the only day we get as a family, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. Look, I've been thinking about that, Sal. What time do you think you'll knock off on Sunday?
You know, probably around dinner time if it's anything like last week.
Well, why don't me and the girls come out and meet you? You give us a bell about an hour before you finish. Tell us where you are.
No, it's all right. Mike will bring me back.
Or we could go on somewhere. Have a bit of dinner in a country pub. Go for a walk if it's nice.
No, I don't think it'd work.
Why not, Sal? If we come out and meet you, that'd give us an extra hour or so. I mean, by the time you get home, have something to eat, it'll be going dark.
No, I'll be getting tired by then.
And I won't, Sal. I would have been up since 7 o'clock with these, but what do you expect us to do? Give up on life because we're tired?
No, it's just that if it's anything like last week, well, I'm not going to know what time I'm going to finish, am I? I don't want you lot hanging round in cold.
Look, Baldwin must have some idea.
Yeah, well, I don't like to ask him. It looks like I'm not keen.
Forget it then, Sal. If he's more important to you than we are, blimey, anyone would think he was having an affair.
Don't be ridiculous.
Well, why else do you not want us to come out and meet you?
Look, I'd rather come home. This is a very difficult time for me right now. The least you could do is be supportive.
I thought it was being.
If this is him... Hello? Oh, yeah. Just a minute. It's for you. The estate agent.
Hello? Oh, yeah, well, thanks for letting me know. I will, yes.
Well, what did he want? It's 8:30.
He just thought I'd know that Buckley was seeing another place this morning.
Oh, well, that's great. That's all we need, isn't it? We have 2 people interested. One you turn away, the other one goes somewhere else.
All right, I'm sorry. I've just got to do what I think's best.
Well, if this is your best, I'm going out to look for the lifeboats, because we're going to need them.
Sorry, boy, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's all right. So look where I'm going.
I'm in a mad rush. I overslept.
Tiny knock, least of my problems.
Hey, all. Just the chap, Derek.
Hello, Billy.
Got some bad news for him, I'm afraid.
Why? What happened?
Well, I were up the allotment yesterday. You've not been up lately, I take it.
No, we keep meaning to.
Afraid you've had a break-in.
What?
Aye, they kicked out the door your shed, got inside.
Oh, no. Did they take much?
Well, I don't know, but it's a bit of a mess. They've been scratching around, whoever it were. I didn't touch anything. I pushed the door to best I could.
Well, thanks for letting me know.
It pays to keep your eye on that place in the winter. That's when them vandals strike, you know. When they think there's no one there. I'll sit it.
Excuse me.
Oh, sorry, Maeve. I was getting carried away ogling this centrefold. What a beaut.
Well, if you like that sort of thing.
The things I couldn't do with that.
Hey, we'll have less of that sort of talk. This is a family shop.
I wish I had a family I could bring in.
Well, one day, I'm sure you will. £1.80, love.
Yeah, never mind. Keep trying. Keep the throttle open there, Maeve. And in the meantime, I'll thumb through this when Judy's not looking. I like a good drool.
See you, love. Ta-ra.
Bye. Oh, honestly, that man'd make a bus timetable sound like filth.
Well, they keep trying to get us to use public transport more, so happen they should give him a job.
It is sad, though. I mean, if they're trying for a baby and can't have one.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Good. That's why I'm so interested in those motorbikes. You see, it's a surrogate.
What?
Surrogate, because, well, childless couples, I mean, they find all sorts of things like, well, hobbies and pets and cars, and they just get obsessed with them. It's pathetic, really.
Mavis,
Oh, Derek, what is it?
it's the allotment. We've had a break-in.
Oh, how do you know?
Well, Billy Williams just told me. Apparently they got into the shed.
Oh, no. What did they take?
Well, he didn't know, but there's all sorts of things up there. There's tools, equipment, and... Oh, no.
What?
There's my wall chart. I spent weeks making that. Oh, it had different colours for all the months, and all the tasks were laid out in neat columns. If they've taken that...
Just check it before you start worrying.
Yeah, I will. I'll go up today and investigate.
Yeah, well, you be careful, because they could still be lurking around.
I'll be careful, I promise. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.
Down! No, go on, run along.
Oh, we are in a muddle just lately, aren't we?
Sorry, I overslept. I did ring to say the delay.
I'm not sure the details of your complicated private life concern me anymore, do they, Ken?
Look, I'm very sorry about yesterday.
Jeff Smith's covering your class. I said you shouldn't be long.
It's not the end of the world.
I suppose not.
You'll get over it. Time's a great healer.
Mother used to say that after Father left.
You could buy somewhere else. You've got the money.
Oh, it's like I said last week about moving. It's the place that you're attached to. It's not that I want to buy a cafe, especially. It's more a feeling that, well, I've come home here. Still, look on the bright side. At least I haven't got to tell the hotel I'll be leaving. I wasn't looking forward to letting them down. Not easy to find, you know. Reliable kitchen hands.
You know, you care too much about other people.
Odd that should be seen as a weakness.
People can take advantage.
Mrs. Baldwin certainly thinks so.
Oh, it makes me so cross.
I'm more puzzled than cross. I mean, what right she got to tell me how to spend my money?
Well, you've got caught in the crossfire, I'm afraid. Between me and her.
What if I increased my offer?
I don't think it would do any good. And anyway, even if it would, I don't think I could allow you to throw your money away. There's only a certain limit to what this place is worth.
It's another thing Mother used to say. Money can't buy you everything. Although I think it was happiness she meant.
Not the local cafe.
Although in my case, the two aren't that far removed.
Have you got any blue thread to spare so I can finish my pockets?
The man in the storeroom.
Good run out. Hey, an overflow room's knocked and all.
Is it? Why?
That's what I was wondering. Up Baldwin's in there with Madame, doing a bit of overtime.
Hey, I tell you something. Michael won't let me go off with him on my own. He knows what he's like with lasses.
Hey, well, Kevin used to work for him, so he must know.
Maybe he don't mind. Some fellas are like that, you know.
Everything all right?
Oh, yeah.
Fine.
You know, with no blue thread, I'm having to borrow some of Anders.
Yeah, it's on order. It should have been with us yesterday, like a load of other stuff.
And what's overflow room doing locked?
Why do you need to go into overflow room?
I've just told you we want some thread.
Well, it's not kept in there.
Well, you know how things get moved around here.
Well, it's just bits and bobs in there.
So why is it locked then?
Well, I don't know. Mr. Baldwin's got a key.
And has he not told you why it's locked?
No, why should he?
Well, you are supervisor. And you do spend some time with him.
I suggest you ask him if it's that important, Ida. On second thoughts, might be more fun not knowing. I'd hate to disappoint that imagination of yours.
Saying again, I'm partly getting covered in raffia. I'm making a flag. What is that? Well, I'm cracking all this raffia, and then I'm going to...
Can I come in?
Well, I'm not sure there's anything to say, is there?
I'm not going to let this go, Alma. I think there's a lot to say. For a start, I'd like an apology.
What for?
You know what. For last night. For saying that I should know better than to exploit Roy's good nature.
Well, aren't you?
How dare you? Isn't it enough that you sell the cafe to spite me?
I did it because we need the money, not because I've got some vendetta against you. Don't flatter yourself. You're not that important.
Then why not sell it to Roy? Because you know it'd help me, that's why.
That is not the reason.
Then why? Mike's all for it.
Oh, well, you should hear Mike on Roy. What was it he said yesterday? The good thing about Cropper is he'll be too dim to have a survey done. Oh, Mike's for it, all right, but I don't take advantage of people like that.
This was Roy's idea, not mine. I didn't take him seriously to begin with.
No, until you saw the colour of his money.
Until he convinced me that he wanted it. I was as sceptical as you. I asked him over and over, was he sure? He had to persuade me, not the other way round.
Well, it'll still bail you out.
I'd never forgive myself if I thought I'd taken advantage. You don't have the monopoly on concern for others. You'd no right to say what you did.
All right. I apologise.
Thank you.
Doesn't make any difference, though. I still can't sell it to him.
Mr. Baldwin.
Yeah?
I'd better warn you.
Oh, what about?
I've been asking why that spare stock cupboard's locked. We've got all that counterfeit gear in there.
I wish you wouldn't use that word.
What else is it?
Well, I don't know. Replicas, facsimiles, anything but that. Go and tell them to mind their own business. Go on.
Well, no, I'll let you do that.
I've been told to ask you.
Oh, what about?
Why that overflow room's locked?
Well, what's it got to do with you?
Because we might want to get in there.
Not anymore, you won't. That's why I've locked it. Too many light-fingered people about.
Like who?
I don't know. You tell me. You've done your share in your time.
I beg your pardon.
Look, stuff's going missing, so I'm keeping it locked, all right? Now get back to your machine and go on with your work. Bet you'll keep their noses out for a while, eh? Don't let them grind you down.
Hey! Who's been doing this pilfering then?
Got no idea.
Well, it's nobody I know of. In fact, it's first I've heard of it.
Look, Ida, if you've got anything to say...
Yeah, I know. Say it to Mr. Baldwin. Bye. You fit nicely in his pocket, don't you?
I wouldn't say that.
I remember the first day you came to work here. You sat over there, you were laughing and smiling, talking about your kiddies, and I thought, why, we've got a right little pearl joining us. Look at you now.
Ida, I've got a different job to do now.
Oh, aye, don't we know it? Like telling tales to the boss.
What do you mean?
I mean, if he thinks there's thieving going on, somebody's told him because it's nobody I know of.
I have never said a word to him.
Well, he ain't worked it out for himself because he never goes near that storeroom.
If you're suggesting...
I'm not suggesting nothing. All I'm saying is there's something stinks here, and it's not from our side of the fence.
Well, you may be convinced he knows what he's doing, but I'm not.
What's that to you?
Well, it's you that I'm thinking of, actually.
Me?
Yes, well, if he makes a mess of things, which is likely, because he's got no head for business after all, you're the one who'll get burnt.
I'm burnt already, Alma. You're selling the cafe. It puts me out of a job. You won't sell to Roy, which would save me. Yet you say it's to protect me that you won't sell to Roy.
Look, I know you think I've got it in for you.
I can't think why.
But it's 'cause I feel so bad about selling that I just don't want to make things worse for you.
It's my problem if it goes wrong.
I'm trying to help you.
You're not helping, Alma.
You're being arrogant and patronising. You've no right to tell Roy how to spend his money. And if you really want to help me...
Which I do.
And if you really want to sleep easy when all this is over, sell the cafe to Roy. If you want to see me go under, then just go on the way you are. I can't fight any longer. You'll soon have your way.
Come in.
Is it a good time?
Well, it was.
I think I owe you an apology.
Ken, what is going on?
Well, like you said this morning, it's complicated. It's to do with Deirdre finding us the other day.
But why on earth should that matter? I mean, it was a minor embarrassment, surely.
I just don't like upsetting her feelings.
Her feelings? What about mine?
Oh, well, that's why I've come to apologise.
Why was she upset?
The past.
Now look, Ken. You're either in a relationship with your ex-wife or you're not. And you're either in a relationship with me or you're not. Now, go off and sort yourself out. And please don't come back until you have.
You're a very lucky woman, you are.
Why?
I've just come from the flat. There's a message on the machine. Buckley didn't like the place he went to see, so he's firming up his offer on the cafe.
Oh.
So you can sell it without upsetting your conscience. Enjoy it. Won't happen often. Judy Largescotch, please. Up. The same again for Alma.
Right.
Well, you are going to sell it to him, aren't you? Oh, I don't believe this.
They only took small things. Secateurs, Swiss Army knife, trowel. Things that slip into the pocket. I mean, clearly they didn't want to draw attention to themselves.
Well, was there much damage?
Well, yeah, the lock was broken, the door shattered. It was a complete mess. Oh, and they took the treacle toffees as well.
Well, it sounds like children.
Yes. My wall chart was intact, though. They clearly didn't realise the importance of that.
If they were from that comprehensive, they probably couldn't read.
No.
Did you call the police, Derek?
I didn't see any point. I mean, they're too busy to deal with house break-ins, never mind allotment sheds.
Oh, we should have gone up there more often during the winter.
To do what? Go there with a shotgun in case somebody comes? There's nothing to do there this time of year.
Wasn't there a man in the papers who fired on an intruder?
Yes. And what did he get for his pains? Fined. There's nothing you can do, Mavis. The law is on their side.
So when's it due?
6 weeks. Mind you, you wouldn't be that keen to get pregnant if you could feel the weight of this. Forgotten how heavy they are.
Hey, you think you're bad? Imagine what it's like carrying two.
Oh, how did you manage?
Oh, I felt like a cart horse walking around for the last few weeks. Mind you, it's nothing compared to when they're born.
Oh, don't remind me.
That's when the fun starts.
There you go, Mum. That's 280, please.
Cheers.
Must feel good, though, having brought them up and got them off your hands.
Oh, listen, you couldn't lend us a tenner, could you, till payday? Thanks, Mum.
I'll let you know when it happens.
Are you going to phone the guy tomorrow and say we accept his offer? Or are we going to fall out? No, I mean it, Alma.
Mrs. Baldwin,
Oh, hello, Roy.
I'm not one to force myself on people, but I do feel perplexed after yesterday. I really cannot understand your reason for not selling me that cafe.
Do you know, Roy, I'm not sure that I can anymore.
Because if it was a question of money...
No, it wasn't. It was me in a muddle, getting distracted.
So, what is it you're saying?
What was it that you offered? 35,000?
That's what you said it was worth.
Well, we'll go for that then, shall we?
So it's a deal?
But if you still want it.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Right then.
Hang on. Were you going to up your offer?
Well...
No, we'll stay at 35. Well, deal it is.
Oh, thanks. Very much.
If we could just get things sorted as soon as possible.
Fine by me. Oh, thanks. Again.
Happy now?
You could have got another $2,000 out of him.
Don't spoil it, Mike.
Oh, I don't know, honestly.
I know. What would you do without us?
Drink less, smoke less, spend less.
You see, life would be no fun, would it?
And it's one that you can have all year round. Yeah, how's that? Great. Job well done, I think.
Where have you been?
To fix a van.
Well, thanks for letting me know.
What's the point? Damned if I try and help, damned if I don't. Why bother?
Oh, I hope you're not going to be like this all evening.
Yeah, well, you won't see me if I am. I'm going straight down the Rovers.
Oh, Kevin, I've got your dinner in the oven.
Well, chuck it in the bin. I'll get something while I'm out.
I've got enough on without all this.
Sal, what do you expect? I'm under pressure too, you know. But I try and suggest something I think might help, and you don't want to know.
Only because it was awkward.
For who? Me, not you. Anyway, do what you want. Won't make any more offers.
You're not leaving me on my own, eh? I've been waiting for you.
Oh, Sal, leave it, eh? I'm not in the mood.
Oh, Kevin, please don't go. I can't stand it any longer.
What?
It's Mike.
What about him?
This stuff we've been making. Oh, we make it and then he has K-Bet logo sewn on. Tells everybody down the market that it's genuine stuff. He's told me not to tell anybody. That's why I didn't want you coming on Sunday. I didn't want you seeing what I was doing. He's breaking the law and I'm going along with it.
Baldwin, I might have known.
To make matters worse, I'm the only one who knows. He gets this special night shift in to stitch all these labels on. All the girls at work are against me. He's telling them lies and they think that I'm stirring it. It's just been awful.
Hey, you should have told me so.
I was scared. I still am. 6 months ago, I was just a girl on a machine and that was great. Now I'm a criminal.
Well, not for much longer. Not if I've got anything to do with it. We'll soon put a stop to all this, so.